Here we go. More lies from the council. This is going to be a busy weekend, I can tell. Right, I'm doing all serious stuff tomorrow, so I've just got back from work. Oh, about an hour ago, I think. Very shitty week. So we wrote to my mate with the burger van, hadn't had an inspection by Health and Hygiene. So I wrote to them. And I've got a reply. Mark, this was only 10 days ago I probably sent this, I think. So further to your letter of 15, this is incredible. It's very hard going. By the way, my mate's van is, and I eat there, so you're not going to get food poisoning or anything. It's called the Krusty Bun, and it's what's called the A1096 lay-by. For those of you who know the A14, that's junction 26, and you come off junction 26, and there's a very big lay-by on the road, just immediately, basically, as the road starts going towards St. Ives. There's a very big lay-by on the left-hand side. And I eat there, like I say, so I have no fear. Further to your letter, so go and, give the guy some support against these wankers at HDC. Further to your letter of 15th November 2015 regarding the above premises and your allegation that Huntingdonshire District Council are failing to meet its obligations under the Food Safety Act 1990 regarding hygiene inspections. The Food Law Code of Practice for England, issued by the Food Standards Agency, requires that the local authorities, I might have to write to the Food Standards Agency, require that local authorities implement a risk-based approach to enforcement based on the Food Establishment Intervention Rating Scheme. Are you keeping up? The scheme provides a risk assessment, and based on the risk assessment, a frequency of inspection and intervention. In the case of the Krusty Bun, the premises were last inspected on, get this, 10th December 2013. Information obtained during this inspection and the risk-based approach of the Food Law Code of Practice would indicate that the premises is currently not due for inspection. And yet, prior to 2013, he was apparently on the high risk register. Now, again, I'll clarify, I eat there. I have no worries. But of course, he's not paying his trading licence. So the council hate him because they're missing out on, I think it was 1,600 quid a year at last count. And that's just to be allowed to trade. That's no services or anything. And that's quite sort of standard price that they charge people, depending on how often they're there and stuff like that. So prior to 2013, he was like on a high risk thing, so they said. And he was actually being inspected, I think it was every 6 months. 4 months or 6 months. Because they said he wasn't safe, they said. So I think that tells us a little bit about... This is ongoing because I'm in touch with the local government ombudsman about this. But like I say, what was it? I might have to write to the Food Standards Agency as well. Drag them into it. So, weekend has begun, as far as I'm concerned. That's going to be very interesting, I think. And I shall see you all there. Thanks again all for watching and supporting.